Welcome to Fitness with Patrick, licensed nutritionist and certified personal trainer in the New York City area. Now, in this segment, we're specifically going to talk about diets and how diets really are set up for failure. Literally, they are. People go on diets and they fail and then they blame themselves when it's really the diet centers, the diet people, this diet, that diet, it's their fault. So, what we're going to talk about now is just the things you need to beware when you go on a diet. Beware that the diet that you go on, if it emphasizes the need for exercise, watch out. Now, beware of diets that support weight loss more than 2 pounds per week. And also be aware of the diets that suggest that this miracle food is a solution, because it's really not. Now also be aware that diets severely restrict calories. Now let's talk about specifically what happens when you go on a diet. Why do we lose weight, but then in the long run, why do we fail? Why does this thing happen? Why does our body rebound and then we do something called yo-yo? Why does our body do this? Let me show you. So when your body consumes 2,000 calories, it knows that at 2,000 calories, that is where your metabolism is benchmarked at. So anything above that, it's going to go to body fat. So let's say Johnny Joe wants to go on a diet and she says, I'm gonna cut some calories, or I'm gonna eat a little bit less, or skip out on a meal. What actually happens is that she actually will lose weight. She'll lose water and she'll lose muscle. And she'll see the scale a little bit lower, about 5 or 10 pounds. So at that point, she had dropped, her caloric intake to 1,500 calories. And because she dropped it to 1,500 calories, metabolism 3 weeks later is going to finally adapt and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to match that caloric intake, and anything above that, I'm going to school over to body fat. We don't want to do that. We want to prevent all this about diets. We don't want to go on diets. Diets are going to, in the long run, fail us. Now in the next segment, we're actually going to go into labels and how they lie, literally, and how fat-free labels aren't really what they seem to be. I'll see you then.